How many are left?
Still 3. They're in the angel breath right now, munching away.
The angel breath?
The yarrow. The little white flowers by the pond. 1, 2, 3. I see them. But that scrawny one that's always lagging behind, that one's next, I'm afraid.
The mama should keep them away from the pond. It's too dangerous.
They're ducklings, Sam. They have to get used to the water.
But the snapping turtles, why go anywhere near those things?
Because of the crows. Crow will get that little one next. Or the fox will. You watch.
I don't want to watch. Why don't we do something?
Do what? I warned you it was real horrible if you look close, didn't I? You know, you've got fox-like ears.
I do?
Yeah, kind of slopey. And that earlobe of yours, that's not a human earlobe. I'm joking, Sam. Take it easy.
What about you? Those feet of yours?
What about my feet?
What, they turn out they're like duck feet.
Lots of people's feet turn out. Oh, except yours. You walk like a fox in your own footsteps. I've been watching you, Sam. You're going to be a character in my next story. Here. Heads up. See?
See what?
Not human. Where's your catch reflex?
Oh, I was supposed to catch it.
We have this thing called gravity. Something goes up, it comes down, and if it comes near you, you catch it. The male animal especially can't resist that.
Well, why didn't you say? Like that? What's so hard?
Not hard, just whatever. Automatic. So, what's the word on all those tests yesterday? Let's not keep avoiding it. Doc showed you the results, yes?
A chaplain is not supposed to discuss test results. It says so in the job description.
Okay, chaplain. I know already anyway. 11 ducklings down to 3.
Stop looking. Why do you look?
To understand it. Because they can't. And you insult it all by looking away.
Come on, Abby. Why don't we get you up? Why don't we walk you around the room a little?
Is that in your job description? That's for the nurse to do, right?
Yeah. Quit quacking and help out here.
Okay. Heave.
Okay.
So I've got funny feet, huh?
You getting up or not getting up?
Oh, come on, Mr. Fox. Try dragging me off to that den of yours.
What the hell? Hey, get off my wife, you!
Easy, friend.
Relax, Eric. We were just playing, for heaven's sake.
What playing is that? This guy's supposed to be a chaplain. How did you get in here?
Through the door.
In this house I'm talking about. How did you get in?
I want him in here. I want him in here anytime he wants to be.
Well, I live here too. And I don't want some guy walking in whenever he feels like it. Especially this guy.
There's no locks on any door here. There never has been. And as long as this is still my house, it stays that way.
I know it's your house, Abby. Thanks for reminding me. And meanwhile, right now, you're sick.
For 1 minute, I felt good, Eric, until you walked in here.
All right. I'm walking out, and you can feel better. Your house, your room, your door.
No, don't go. I'm just not exactly myself anymore. I'm worried.
You're not supposed to worry until the doc says it's time.
No, not for myself. For them. Sit a minute. Let's talk. Leave us alone for a bit, Sam. I'll be okay.
Yeah?
You heard?
Okay.
Listen, Eric. I had a will made up. I just didn't want to surprise you.
A will?
Yes, a will. So that there's nothing for anybody to fight over. You can read it if you want. It's very simple. It's 2 sentences. Doc Yerba witnessed it, and he will deliver it to the lawyer.
Without telling me you did this? Okay, what does it say?
It says all the land goes to the Nature Trust. That's what I decided.
All of it? To the Nature Trust?
And the house, too.
Why?
So you don't sell it.
Who told you I was going to sell it? If Honey told you that, don't believe her. She doesn't know a damn thing.
Honey didn't tell me. Eric, for years you've talked about selling it. 600 acres is worth X number of dollars. Why are we living in a broken down lodge with no money when the numbers are going up and up? That's you.
Well, why?
You know why. The land is only there once. And in my mind, dollars are just a make-believe thing that jump from hand to hand and then they're gone.
It's the animals. That's all you ever cared about. And do they care about you?
You knew what I cared about when you married me. I didn't change. I just tried to share what I loved with you.
I didn't help. I didn't go along.
Did you ever read any of the stories that I wrote down? When the book editor wanted me to go over the proofs with him, did you come with me? Or did you try to talk me out of it?
Where would I fit in? Listening to people talk about words.
As soon as you realized the book wasn't going to make any real money, you totally lost interest.
Not true. You stopped talking to me about that book once that editor got involved. Maybe he talked to you about money, but I sure didn't.
Look, I don't want to waste my energy fighting. I'm just going to ask you, what would you do if you had the whole woodlands in your hands? What would you do with it?
I don't know.
I do. You'd sell it to the developers bit by bit.
Who says I would? Oh, okay. Some of the acreage, maybe. To get the house fixed up.
Acreage. Listen to that word. Already you've turned what's alive into a thing measured out.
I'm alive, aren't I? Why don't you care about me?
Because you can make your own way. You're strong. And I never could make you happy. I tried every way I could. You're better left off to yourself. That's the way to be kind to you. Even if we can't be close.
I should get close to you, just when you're leaving me.
Ah, so that's what it is.
I shouldn't have put it that way.
No, but that's what it is, isn't it?
I'm just saying, I don't want you to leave. I want you to get better. Too fast. Things happen too fast. People could be living on the land. It can be used. It's not a bad thing.
It is being used. It's being very used by all the creatures living on it.
I'm a creature, damn it! You're a creature. Why don't you fight? Why don't you fight and claw to stay alive instead of just looking out the window?
Ready, Abby? Doc sent me up.
Good. I want to talk to that guy.
There's coffee in the kitchen.
Okay, honey. Do your thing.
What's wrong?
Who said something's wrong?
You're shaking your head.
Oh, this thing isn't working right, that's all. What's the matter, Eric? What can I do for you?
Abby tells me there's a will. I want to see it.
You ought to see this lab report first, I think.
It's bad? Well, you knew that already.
Now we know precisely.
Lay it out for me, Doc. I'd rather not read a bunch of words.
It's APL, like I told you, and it is refractory.
The other day you told me AML.
Right. APL is a subtype. We located the immature familiocytes. It's a gene thing. Bits of chromosome 15 jump to chromosome 17, vice versa, and the abnormal gene starts sending out messages.
They jump? What kind of messages?
Wrong messages. They screw up the whole protective system, and the patient gets sicker and sicker until
what?
they die.
And the treatment, it doesn't do
That's
anything?
what refractory means. No treatment works. But what there is, we tried. I mean, we put her through hell.
How long?
Sure. APL moves like a race car.
Oh, this doesn't make any sense. She's always been the most energetic thing, bouncing around like a pup. Where did she get it from?
It's a thing we hardly know anything about except that it's rare. We used to think it's inherited. Then we thought maybe radiation therapy, which she never had. Then maybe from smoking, which she never did. Then we thought, maybe her diet, the water.
We have the purest water here. We get the well tested every year.
Okay. I even thought maybe in this case the polio, even though there's never been a link in the studies.
Oh, this doesn't make any sense. If a car engine doesn't work right, there's a reason.
Yeah, people are a little more complicated than cars.
Well, then don't tell her.
Don't tell her what?
What she's got.
I've got to tell her, are you kidding?
Well, don't tell her how long. Make up something.
Why?
Why scare her to death?
You can't scare a dying person to death.
Don't say dying. Say it something else.
What word do you want, Eric? She's dying.
Now? Today, you mean? Is that why you're here?
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Will it be painful?
For you? Yeah. For her? I don't know. She's got plenty of morphine in her.
Well, what do you mean for me?
Eric, I've known you almost your whole life. You're a mixed up guy. With a lot of heart, but not much stomach.
I ate a lot of dirt in my time, Doc. I still eat it.
Yeah, I know. The word for this town is dirt.
Well, how about you give her some more morphine so she can't feel what's happening?
Some people want to feel it. Eric, you don't have to watch. She will sit in her chair. She'll be too tired to get up. She'll get quiet. She'll close her eyes a little while. No, I'll watch. I'll sit right there and
then what?
her breathing will get uneven and then it'll stop.
Maybe you're wrong. I mean, it's just numbers you're basing things on, right? Are you telling me it's impossible for her to get better?
I'm not saying that. I mean, you want to argue her into getting better. You have to argue with those mutant cells there.
Never won an argument in my life. Not ever.
Hey, Doc.
Oh, this guy.
Coffee in the kitchen.
Doc, you gotta do something about this guy. I mean, what's he doing in my wife's room with no one else around?
His job, he's a chaplain.
Well, who hired him? Who hired you?
I'm a volunteer.
But for who?
I'm his boss, technically. He's on my team.
Okay, then how about you get us a different chaplain?
Where are we going to get a different chaplain weighing the sticks here? We're lucky to have this one. Anyway, Abby wants him. And so do I, because she's better when he's around.
Who says that? Him?
My man. We're on the same side, aren't we? It's better if she laughs, right? Wait, let me do a little experiment. Yeah. Huh, see, like Abby said.
What? What did she say?
Captain of the high school football team, she said you were.
Yeah, I was.
Every record in this county you set, scoring, rushing, fast as a streak, she said.
Yeah, 40 yards in 4.3 seconds back then.
And could cut on a nickel.
A dime, you mean?
Right, could cut on a dime. Incredible balance, couldn't be knocked off your feet.
Yeah, they tackled me where they thought I was. It took 3 of them just to drag me down.
This is true. This, I saw.
She said you were a thing of beauty on that playing field, like a stag chasing off his rival, an angry stag in the woods.
She said that?
Every girl around here wanted to be your girl, she told me.
All right, and where is this leading to?
I'm trying to figure out what you're so angry about. A guy with so many gifts.
My wife is dying.
Yeah, but she told me you were always angry. She wasn't always dying, except, on the slow clock.
All right, so and what is she talking about me for? You see, he's overcrowded me here. He's way outside.
Sam.
Couldn't anybody knock you off your feet?
By himself? Not a chance. What? You want to try?
It might hurt you.
You? All right, you two. Hey. I'm sorry, but I got a friend. It's got in the dance. Come on, prepare yourself. Come on. You ready? Come on.
Go look in the dust bag on my backseat. There could be an elbow wrap in there.
All right, now I'm gonna have to kill that guy. I am.
Easy. No killing. Take care of that arm.
I remember getting washed down this way back on the ward. Remember how rough the nurses were sometimes?
Not like you, honey. Your name suits you.
Yeah, well, honey suits me. Henrietta, I detest. Who came up with that for a girl?
And you should be a nurse, really. You'd be so good at it.
Yeah, well, the girls in my family are good at only one thing.
Stop.
Besides, too old now to be anything. Looking back, though, I see that those poor women were overwhelmed. Too many sick kids all at once. They had to stash the worst cases in the nurses' lounge. Remember?
Sure. 4 of those giant iron lungs in one room. And the machines would take turns stalling, remember? With no warning.
Yeah, and the nurses would come running.
Sure, I remember. Is that how that poor boy died, do you suppose?
Daniel? The boy who barely talked?
Daniel, with that timid little face. His machine was across from mine. He was so quiet. I thought he was sleeping, but no, he was just listening. What are you listening for? I asked him one day. For the ones coming to take me, he said.
It's kind of sad.
You think? It's weird that I don't look back at that time as being sad because I didn't feel alone with the 4 of us in one room.
All I remember was the damn ceiling and the top of Eric's head.
Well, I could see Daniel. Whenever I looked over at him, he was looking at me. If I smiled, he smiled. He told me once he could see people come into the room at night. People who would stand over the machines and watch us and whisper to us sometimes.
People? No, it was the machines that were doing the whispering.
No, people, he said, that you could partly see through. I stayed awake a few times trying to see one and listen for the whispering.
And you heard?
No.
All I remember hearing are the stories you told us. The animal stories. That's what kept us all going, The way you made the animals totally real.
They were real. What I was seeing in the woods was what I was telling everyone, not actual stories.
To us, stories. We couldn't wait to find out what would happen next. Everyone had a favorite animal. Mine was the raccoon, afraid of nothing, not even the bobcat. Eric's was the bobcat, of course. And Daniel liked the partridge. Remember?
I remember how upset he got when the raccoon ate the partridge eggs. He cried. I saw him.
Yeah, I heard him. And Eric made fun of him.
I stepped on a partridge chick once when I was picking trout lilies. I still feel horrible.
You killed it?
They lay absolutely still in the brush. Their mothers teach them that.
That's us. Lying still and then God steps on us by accident.
God steps on us?
You don't say that word, but I do.
That's one heavy foot. That's the general foot. So, accidentally, we get stepped on by a God who's clumsy but means well?
Means well, yes, otherwise I'd be angry all the time. You know, I can't do what you do. Write stories to make sense of it all. You're lucky to have that gift.
That's not luck. That's having no one to play with as a kid except animals.
No. No, you are the luckiest one in this town. Your own woods to play in, your own ponds, your own blackberry thicket, even your own little cemetery where you can visit your parents and your grandparents who left you a kingdom here like a princess.
Yeah, a princess. We were all lucky. We were all meant to die 35 years back or wind up in wheelchairs. And look at us, sitting here.
Except that one Daniel. He left us. We woke up one morning and one machine was gone. And no one ever said anything.
I saw him leave.
You saw it?
I never told anyone. Someone came and took him. One of those whispering ones, I guess. I saw the two of them walk out holding hands, past the machines and out the door. And I cried. The only time I ever cried in that machine because he turned his face back to me with such a caring look when he walked through that door.
Daniel walked? You were dreaming, Abby.
I saw, believe me or don't believe me.
Okay, I believe you. You don't lie.
Why would I bother lying? What sense would there be to lie?
I don't know. But I do it sometimes.
About little things, maybe, not about anything big.
I have a lie to confess to you, Abby. While there's still time. A big one.
To me?
Never mind. I shouldn't. You're already...
I'm not already anything. I am just sitting here, wishing that I was out there walking instead of sitting here talking. Here. I will push the blood through the damn muscles, whether they want to go or not. You can tell me your lie some other time.
You'll fall.
So what if I do? I am tired of hiding from what's stalking me like a partridge chick.
Okay, then hold on to me at least. Okay? Careful. Okay? Careful.
What a place. Turmoil.
You're talking to yourself, Doc.
No? Old people do that. And you shouldn't sneak up.
I didn't mean to. Something more you want to say besides turmoil?
Just at this moment, no. Oh, you found it. No, good. Now, bring that to Honey and tell her who it's for. What?
I need to know, where is it from?
Where's what from?
Turmoil. Everything. Eating everything else. Pain. Fear. Where is it from?
I'm tired. Can't you see, Sam? Don't bother me with questions.
I have to, Doc, because this no one ever talks about, and you're the smart one.
Where's it from? Where are we from? Where are we going? You wanna ask me that?
And you'll answer?
No, now get going, let her clean yourself up.
Just gonna wind up asking you again. I forgot, I'm supposed to knock.
No, you come in.
Doc wanted me to give you this, honey.
Why?
Eric, he fell. He hurt his arm, he fell.
Eric does not fall.
He fell. It's my fault. I should have just let him shove me.
Wait, you two went at it? And he got hurt? What are you, some kind of kung fu guy?
Kung fu?
You are. You're from television. Now I get it. I'm right, aren't I? He's not from here. He doesn't swagger. He doesn't talk big like all the others.
I can swagger. I can do anything the others do.
Yeah, what's that? You don't fit in this town, face it. Television, you fit.
Leave him alone, honey. Go help Eric, would you?
He fits you, Abby. Right to a T.
What's a tea?
What did you do to Eric?
Nothing. Doc, too.
Yeah? Sam, let me ask you something. What's your favorite animal out in the woods there?
Favorite? I like bears, I think. Got bears here?
Yeah. But besides bears, what's your favorite animal?
Birds, I guess. They court each other. And they fly.
All the birds? What about the partridges?
Partridges? Sure. And they don't fly very high, though. And me, I'd want to get up there. Now, take a look at everything. Like, maybe a hawk.
A hawk eats the other birds.
Oh.
Sam, sitting in this chair, I've had a lot of time to daydream. And let's just say, lately, I can't tell whether I'm asleep or awake. Like, right at this moment.
And that's not normal. I feel that way all the time. Like, right in between.
And I'm not gonna worry either way. A dream with you and it can't end badly, even if the dark is closing in on me.
Well, we won't let it close. We'll push it back. Come on, man. Why don't we get up and walk a little?
Out there, in the woods, that's where I want to walk. With you, holding my hand. I want to feel the brush under me once more and smell it.
Never mind once more. We're gonna roam around those trails till we get good and lost.
You'll get lost if you let go of my hand. And then we'd have to find each other. Oh, Sam, we could go out there and play if we just had a little time.
Who says we don't? I mean, does anybody know what that word means? Yeah, it can't be this thing. This is just a gadget that ticks.
If you wind it, it ticks. No, don't wind it.
Break this stupid thing into a zillion pieces.
Don't. Just hold my hand. Sam, are you gonna let go of me?
No.
Ever?
No.
How am I gonna work now with my arm like this?
Can't Eugene give you a few days off? You know someone's sick over here, doesn't he?
What does he care? He's got a Fleetwood Brougham sitting in the second bay waiting to do a ring job. Hey, I don't work, I don't get paid.
Okay, then for a while we'll just have to not spend any money.
A while. We gotta face a few things, honey. We got nothing. Nothing.
Well, this house we've got, right? Well, or you do.
I do not. There's a will, and I'm not in it.
Seriously? Okay, but as the husband, you're entitled.
I'm entitled to nothing that was hers before, unless the will says so. That much, even a lunkhead like me knows.
Don't call yourself a lunkhead. I don't like it when you make yourself out to be dumb.
Well, I don't like being dumb. Look, honey, we got nothing. Period.
We've got each other. We're alive, we're walking around every day.
Yeah. Sounds good to say it. Do you know what I do 8 hours a day? I wrestle with iron. Every damn thing on a car is made of iron. And they keep making the damn things bigger and bigger.
Well, tell Eugene you want to handle the front from now on. You'll be the, what do you call it? The service writer.
I'm not a front guy and you know it. You need smarts for that job. And book savvy. They're putting goddamn computers in the engines now. You want to do a tune-up, you need a book.
Then we'll just hang on. When the beauty salon opens again, I'll go back to cutting hair.
If it opens. This town is here to remind us that scraping by is all a human life adds up to.
I don't care if we scrape. A person can be happy scraping.
That's why half this town drinks themselves stupid every night. You know what really gets me? This is personal. It's spite aimed right at me.
Spite from Abby? Wait. She knows, you're saying.
She knows that I never treated her like I should have. That she knows.
Because she was supposed to be with me, not her.
Yeah. Supposed to.
Look. We could have all died when we were 6 years old. By some miracle, we beat a disease that we never asked for, and all we did was go to a damn birthday party. Now we're just all crawling along like everyone else, trying to finish whatever the hell it is we're here for.
Maybe I already did finish it. Maybe I finished it in high school.
Don't make it small. You gave the whole town something to be happy about.
Yeah. Bunch of numbers. 95 stupid touchdowns, 28 interceptions. What's an interception? A ball. It flies down to meet you, and then you carry it the opposite way. Do you hear those words? The opposite way. And people cheer.
Nobody ever cheered for me.
And the quarter ends, and you all trade sides, and then back you go again the same way you came. A performing clown. That's what you are.
A hero to everyone is what you were.
Yes, a hero. And now they all bring their cars to Eugene's to get a look at their hero. You know, what they teach you in school about right and wrong is backwards. You get punished first, and then you gotta try to figure out what you can do wrong to even it up.
I'm not something wrong. Don't ever say I'm something wrong.
I'm not talking about you, damn it. I'm talking about me.
Well, don't talk down on yourself. Hey, school could have been a nightmare for me, except you took care of anyone who made fun of me.
Oh, yeah. Beating up kids in the parking lot. Great accomplishment. If she would just suddenly get better, then things can go back to the way they were.
Yeah, fine. And us?
Oh, us is us. You need me to fix something for you, honey? By God, I will fix it. Because without you,
Fix, yeah. Hold on. She'll divorce you, maybe. Then you might wind up with something.
Wait, now? What? No, sick people don't divorce anybody.
Right, then you divorce her. Cruel and inhuman treatment, you can say in court. No, say adultery. That's how my mother got rid of my father.
What, you just say adultery?
I think so. Never mind. I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if we did that. Look, just talk to her. She's got a heart. She wouldn't spite. You're mistaken about that.
No, here's what. I gotta find that will. And then afterwards, I can tell the judge that she promised me such and such, and you can be a witness.
I can't. I can't carry one more thing on my conscience.
Well, try carrying a cast iron manifold and a conscience. Ugh, I can't talk about this anymore. I need coffee.
I feel so tired. It's like I'm pushing through water.
Pretend you're a duck, and we'll shove that water behind you.
Check the little ones for me. Did she bring them to the pond?
No, they're still in the grass. I still see 3.
3? You're sure?
1, 2, 3. You want to see for yourself?
No, if you say it, I believe you. You're truly the most honest person I've ever met.
You too, you're honest.
Not like you. Straight into your center, that's you. Not even a hint of a dark thought in you.
Should I work on that? Am I boring?
You? A snail is boring. Not you.
A snail?
When it gets bad, Sam, stay with me.
Right next to you, I promise.
And my hand. Hold it.
Just like this. Promise.
You're warm. You're warming me.
Take 2 hands then.
The beginning and the end, right there. Never mind metaphysics. Sam, leave me with my patient for a few minutes.
Right. I'm gonna get you up again when I come back.
Don't go far. That's sober. You just drop down in that chair? Sober.
You have to get ready, Abby.
Oh?
This is a nasty disease. An insidious, relentless, pernicious disease.
Uh-oh. You're wheeling out the multi-syllable words today. Yesterday it was just letters. ABC or elemental P.
It was APL. It is APL.
Good. I don't think I want too many details. Short words from now on.
Well, tell me what questions I can answer for you, Abby, and I'll try.
It's today.
Judging from the signs, yes.
Why am I not in pain?
Oh, it's Sam. He's absorbing it.
He can do that?
Somehow. Don't ask me how.
And that's part of his job?
No, not his job. It's just his own thing.
Okay. Who is he? Answer me that one question. Where's he from? Not from here, I know that.
No, not from here.
I knew it. Know how? He has no scent. His breath is like a tiny breeze off the trees.
Has something happened between him and you? Because you know it's not supposed to.
No, that's a rule.
He is a collector. Samael, collector of souls. That's what his name means. At this point, you might as well know.
Oh, yes.
So he can't do anything more than collect. I think I have to have a talk with him.
What for? Am I complaining? You're supposed to be saving me, right? Pulling me back from the brink?
I'd give anything to do that, Abby. I did it once before. Age 6, I pulled you back. You don't remember, of course.
I do remember. I saw the brink in that iron machine. When the big storm knocked out all the lights.
Right. And the generators didn't come on right away, and we had an almost disaster.
I saw the brink and teetered over. And a hand caught mine and pulled me back.
That was me.
I know.
But I lost one that night. I couldn't grab both.
I know. And now it's my turn to go over. I wasn't ready. I've been fighting quietly for weeks now. I wasn't done. I felt swept off too soon.
And now?
If it's Sam come to take me, I can stop fighting. Anyhow, I made up my mind to be brave like my ma and pa were. Each one died right under this roof, with hardly any words.
Brave is good. I admire you, Abby.
I want to tell you, in case you ever wonder, things get hollowed out at the end. Details go away and you wind up with this outline. You see your body drawing a simple line in time. It was irresistible, the curve of it all along, but you never saw that until the end.
A parabola most people make, but your line begins and ends here. I see that.
In those woods, in the spot where my folks are buried, where I found the arrowhead. This one here. Don't let them put me anywhere else. That's written in the will. Mine that I melt back into the forest like my parents did.
I know. I know.
I got intercepted. Now I see it. My arc came from you're a guy who didn't know how not to catch. He caught me and ran me back. Touchdown. And hand the ball over. Now I see it. You don't take the football home to keep.
Nah, not a touchdown. Pile up on the 1 yard line. And your team takes over the ball.
My team. Sam is my team. And you? But why me to get intercepted?
Very small town. One who is different from the others. Comes by on her little wings. One prize in sight.
Eric had a girl.
Why you then? You fought him, you're saying?
We belonged, I thought, because we were sick together as kids. And the way he grabbed hold of me, it was like the clutch of a bobcat's claw, you know, a necessity. But in the end, I see it. A movement this way or that is all you really have.
You know, this town has nothing but football to explain itself. That's the problem. Cows, corn, and football.
It has you for its mind.
Oh, no. A collective mind it has.
Then it's no different than the woods. A woods that'll swallow it up again one day and good.
If the town doesn't swallow the woods first.
And choke on them. That would be my wish. Where is the will? You have it in a safe place?
Yes, I have it. I'll be responsible. Do you want an injection? You can have one now. Let me get the bag.
I want to be awake. I want Sam.
Oh, he's right outside the door. I bet, oh boy, all someone has to do is say your name.
I want to try again, Sam. Getting on my feet.
Then we'll try.
Don't overdo you two. And you, be careful with her.
I'll be steady as a... I don't know what. Something. A snail.
Steady by your job description. That's the kind of steady you've got to be.
Haha, it's too late. I'm on to Mr. Snail here. I'm on to you.
This is where I leave.
On to me, Hal.
Okay. Is there language there? Words?
There, where?
Or is everything just felt instantaneously? Wait, is there time? I mean, no past, no future if there's no time, right? What about memory? Because what would you need a memory for?
Doc gave you a shot. Is that it? You're delirious?
Does that mean no hope either? What about gravity? Don't say no because that would mean no muscles or no walking even.
Keep going with the gibberish. I don't mind.
You need gravity to pull the snow down and then heap it back up. Snow, you know, Sam, cold, white stuff that you run out and play in and lie flat on your back and make angel wings and watch the breath come out like clouds.
Angel wings?
Yeah, you move your arms, you fly. Come on, don't pretend you don't know. You can't tell me we're the only ones to have fun. You must, because you're always happy.
I'm happy now because I'm here with you.
Why don't they tell you how simple it is? I mean, there's all these songs about longing and heartbreak, but when you're there, it is so simple. Does walking in the woods make you happy, Sam?
Sure it does. But all those creatures are talking. I only wish I could understand them.
It takes a lot of listening. Sam, I'd rather stay. If you could stay. Why didn't you come sooner?
You didn't call me.
I called you? I did? Yes, I did. I did.
Directly to me the call came. Rang so loud in my ears it woke me up out of my sleep.
Then don't let go.
Why would I?
Sam, there is stuff here. There's 1,000 joys. A duckling's a joy. A dragonfly, the smallest thing you touch, a joy. A flower. There's no limit here.
Good, no limit.
But it's cruel too. In the most mindful, awful way, cruel. You have to learn to see the beauty in the shadows, or else the cruelty overwhelms.
I guess if there's light, there have to be shadows. Meanwhile, how about we start by walking a few steps? That's how all the new ones start, right?
Yes. Yes, they do. Come on. Get me up. And if I fall, so be it.
You won't fall, damn it.
Did you say damn it?
Had a bad word. Good. Come on, come on. Walk little steps.
Oh, I'm sorry. Meditating.
Praying.
I'll go.
No, I'm done. I don't think I'm hurt anyway.
Who do you pray to?
Margaret. Blessed Margaret of Castella.
A saint. I don't know that one.
Not a saint yet. One day. She was crippled. She had a limp and one withered arm. Only 4 feet tall and crooked.
Oh my. Crooked too.
She could do miracles. At her funeral, a girl that couldn't walk crawled to her casket and touched it and stood up and walked away.
Wonderful stuff. Wonderful. This is recent?
The year 1320.
1320. Still spoken of.
In other times, a thing like that can happen. In better times.
Better? Yes. These times, dull. Rocket ship to the moon. Big deal.
Does she hear me? I mean it. Are we stupid to try to reach beyond?
Absolutely not. You know what amazes me? The zillion ways people try to do it. The inventiveness, seances, horoscopes, miracles.
Oh, we have to hope. It's built in, it's felt.
Yes, on the cellular level, healing starts there.
Is that true? Scientifically, I mean.
I am not the most scientific guy. I talk to the damn viruses when no one else is around. Get the hell out of here, lab.
Well, if you could do that, then I can keep praying. At least I know you won't laugh at me.
Hey, a praying person is safe, even from the lions in the Colosseum.
Okay, let's not get carried away.
What do you pray for, honey?
A withered leg that grows during my sleep to the shape that it was supposed to have.
You suppose it? That's the prayer?
Put it that way. For 35 years, I've been supposing it with no let-up.
Why not? It's a small prayer. I'd say those are heard, if any.
It's not small. I want that, damn it.
Good. Just every breath has to be, I want.
Show me where the casket is, and I'll crawl to it. Do you understand? I will crawl.
I do.
No, I don't care who hears me.
Ah, Doc, I've got a question to ask you.
I already told you, don't bother me with questions. What are you munching there? Where'd you get a Malamar?
I got a question to ask you. Yours is urgent.
We'll do hers first, but my body needs a Malamar.
So, let's have it. My mood isn't exactly wonderful.
How does it work? You know, the whole man-woman thing?
The man-woman thing.
You know, here's a man, here's a woman, then who does what?
That's your urgent question? What's so urgent about it?
Never mind that, just give me the rough outline, you know?
Why don't you just watch some television? That'll give you the rough outline.
All you get there is the two of them sit on a couch, and then there's a fade out.
And I'm the one who decided to ask this question?
What are you taking offense at? It's a good thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the town's gonna give you a medal of recognition for it.
They are? Terrific!
Look, here's a little piece of general advice. Be strange, but not too strange.
Okay, I'll try, but quit stalling and show me. Wait. Let's say this is a couch. Then what?
It only starts that way. It ends this way. This way. Or this way. Or this way.
That's the whole thing?
It's this.
Okay, from here to there.
Oh, for God's sakes. This happens first, and then the guy goes on automatic, and you're not supposed to look away.
So there's no talking?
During this, you want to be talking? About what, Mr. Kung Fu guy?
I don't know, you gotta tell me.
There are noises. There's... You too, let's go.
Now what the hell's going on?
She's teaching me. You can put in your 3 cents too.
My 3 cents.
I'm out of here. Don't say a word. You go ask someone else.
Oh!
Oh, don't look in this direction, pal.
Where the heck are you?
Hey, get back here. We gotta finish something.
What you looking for? Drugs? You in pain?
I'm not in pain. I'm looking for the will.
Oh, the will. No, stand there. I have it in my pocket right here.
It isn't fair.
No? You're not in pain, and I am. You're saying it isn't fair.
In pain from what?
From being old. You can't understand what I'm saying because you're still young.
Well, you can't understand me either. I'm a guy. Trapped.
By what? I mean, when you were in that iron lung, yeah, and you were trapped. A guy sprinting down a gridiron is not trapped.
Where do you see a gridiron? You got me out of the iron lung, Doc. Thanks, but I'm just in a bigger one now.
Because your mind didn't grow, Eric.
Grow how? I'm not smart. Neither was my father smart, or his father.
They were farmers. Farmers have to be smart.
Oh, they only have to do what they saw the ones before them do. And besides, I'm no farmer anyway. I was only ever good at one thing. And that was football.
Okay, you had a talent for it. Talent is a form of intelligence.
Very nice. I'll see if I can cash that in at the bank.
Why didn't you go to college? They offered you a scholarship, didn't they? I mean, others here never got that chance.
Ugh, I would have only flunked out. I have no idea what smart people are talking about. If I read a page in a book, I forget what it says at the top of the page by the time I get to the middle.
You got through high school.
By cheating. Ask Honey how we did it. She should have got 2 diplomas.
I am going to give you some advice, Eric, because I think maybe no one ever has. Now, you were supposed to die in that iron lung, you and all the others. I stood over you. Well, I was a cocky son of a gun. I said, I'm going to push some will into these little ones, and particularly this one. And if he lives, he can do anything. Be a great philosopher or guy who sweeps the corridors, it doesn't matter. As long as it's his.
And? What's the advice?
The advice is to take a breath and be happy. In, out, every day. Be here. Don't be angry at the things you don't have.
I never asked for a lot. A set of barbells. That's all I ever asked my old man for. Whatever's not fair, I take it out on the barbells, because more you won't get. That's what I told myself. I don't trust advice. Grab that rich one. That's the only advice my old man ever gave me. After the championship game, with a beer bottle in his hand.
What rich one?
Abby. Who the hell else is rich in this dirt town? Own yourself some dirt, boy, my old man told me.
Own yourself some dirt. Look up at the sky and down at the dirt.
What? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
Oh, here, come on. Here, sit.
It's past.
Oh, Doc,
It's past.
you're fading away. You're turning into a sack of nothing.
But you see, the instinct is there. Listen, son, part of the responsibility for you is mine. You got bumped around, I know. Skinny little tadpole to football hero
To chump.
to mechanic. Hey, you fixed my car for me, didn't you? And you knew exactly what to do. Even your boss didn't.
No big deal. A wrench feels right in my hand.
What'd you say?
A wrench feels right in my hand, I said.
That's it. That is my advice. You say those words to yourself every single day. First thing in the morning, last thing at night, twice a day.
And that's gonna fix me?
It'll free you. It will put you ahead of a lot of mixed up people. Watch, you'll see. Listen, weak people do shabby things. Be strong.
Why the heck were you, Doc? I still have to ask you my question.
Where I was where you were not, that's all.
Okay, now you.
Feeling any better? Every time I see that arm of yours, I feel really bad for what happened.
Oh, you're gonna feel worse in a minute, I think.
Why don't you start right now, Eric?
What do you mean?
Be strong. Not in your muscles, in your character. Yeah. You hold on to this will for me, huh? Yeah. In case I misplace it.
You want me to do something wrong.
No, I don't.
Where are you going? I gotta talk to you.
I don't want to have this talk, can't you tell? Anyway, I gotta go pee. That's one of the pains of growing old, all the peeing.
Don't drink so much coffee.
Oh, the voice of experience is talking here. You want to talk to him.
I do want to talk to you. I want to help you.
Yeah, how?
Well, until your arm is better, I could lift the arm for you.
How do you know about the iron? What do you know about the iron?
Nothing, not a thing. You get it out of the ground, I think, and stuff gets made out of it, like iron lungs.
Why did you say that? Why did you say iron lungs?
So that's bad to say? Okay, other stuff gets made from it too, like refrigerators.
Car engines get made out of it. And if one little part doesn't
Yeah,
run right...
I know. You fix it. I can help you.
You? You know what a piston is?
It goes in and out.
Up and down. If your rings aren't real snug, you get blow-by. You get gassy junk in your crankcase. You blow white smoke from your valve covers, and your horsepower goes bye-bye. You know what a crankcase is?
No idea.
Well, you gotta drop it first, before anything. And then, you gotta undo the rods, pull off the heads, yank up the pistons, and then resurface the cylinders, and then put in the new rings, and maybe replace the bearings. You're gonna help me do all that?
Well, yeah, if you tell me step by step. I mean, the whole thing sounds like a piece of magic, you know, what people thought of. It's terrific. Even the words are terrific.
The words?
Crankcase, piston. We've got a piston inside of us. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to suck breath every day. See? What's the matter?
You made me remember something. I was always afraid of that damn machine. That's what it is!
You were afraid of a machine?
That one. During the night, when no one else was around, just me and that machine, and that whooshing sound that always sounded ready to stop. Torture! No one is ever going to shut me in like that again, you hear me? I'll run like the guy named Lynn!
Good. Don't even think about that machine
I
anymore.
don't! Unless somebody makes me. I don't think about it. I don't even say its name.
Your hands think about it. When you do your work every day, be proud of yourself for putting a nut to a bolt.
Done so fast?
Yeah, a thimbleful if the subject is that interesting to you. Don't get old.
Well, that's sort of what I want to talk to you about.
Yeah. Okay. Talk then. Get it over with. You gotta go get a Malamar now. Because I can promise you, this is private stuff coming up here.
Good. I got some stuff to think about myself.
And remember what I said? Proud. So, what is troubling that mind of yours?
I want to stay.
Stay.
Stay, how does it work?
Oh boy, I saw this coming. You bet I did. Listen, forget it. Let that crazy feeling pass.
It's not gonna pass. It's only getting stronger. It's like painful.
And why do you want to stay? As if I didn't know.
I think I'm in love.
A dying woman you're in love with, that's what you're telling me.
Maybe she won't die. Maybe in that bag of tricks of yours, you can, okay. Dying or not, all I'm asking is how it works.
In love, it's chaos. It doesn't work. Falling, they call it.
No, not that. Stay. How does that work?
Did you kiss her?
You mean like lips together?
Lips together, that's what I mean. Exchanging breath by gotta be graphic.
Breath?
Yeah, breath. Hers inside you and vice versa.
No, not yet.
Right. And you still might be able to change your mind.
I don't want to change my mind.
How can you say you're in love? You barely know the woman.
I feel I know her for a long, or I knew her. I don't know how to say this. Like, I dreamed it before I got here.
You dreamed, don't let me get started on that. You can't be two things, you know, all or nothing.
So all I have to do is kiss her and I can stay?
Oh, what the hell do I know?
Come, stop getting so angry about it.
I'll tell you this. It's goddamn physical. Under you is a zillion microbes, molds, and viruses. And around you is a zillion more pushing and shoving. And meanwhile, the mass of everything pulls on you. Even the mass of you. Look at this sagging figure. Does it look appealing?
Okay, easy.
There's nothing pure about here. Except maybe numbers. And those they use to build atom bombs to vaporize each other with.
Come on. That's it. You're leaving a good point.
I know I am. Because you've got in mind an act of rebellion, and I can't encourage it. Look out there, would you? Everything here is an act of rebellion, and nothing submits. Like that guy who just walked out of here. What's the word? Disgruntled. That's what you want to be? A disgruntled guy in a disgruntled world?
I want to mix myself with her, make one thing out of two like all the others here.
That's what you want. She is of flesh and blood. Do you know anything about it?
Can what I am mix with what she is? That was the question.
It's been done. There are hybrids walking around, for good or for ill, I suppose.
I don't think I like that word, hybrids.
All right, special ones then, if that suits you better. Animals know who they are, and very small children. See, they speak very softly, and...
Okay, what they can do, I can do it. I can do it, I can.
Okay, calm down. Here's the deal. Now, if you collect her like you're supposed to do, you go back to what you were. But if you stay,
Yes?
become one of the live and die ones, you give up immortality, to use the language of these confused, disgruntled, highly temporary people.
And what about her?
Her? Well, who can say? Her disease will remit, maybe. And she'll stay. Someone else will go instead.
Remit, that's it.
What do you want? That's all you get is a remission. That's all any of the people you see walking around here get. They call it life.
Why do you keep saying these people? Aren't you one of them?
Now I am. I started like you. Yeah, take a good look.
You weren't always.
No. Like you, I was with wide, gullible eyes. I came here to collect from this town hit hard by a stupid random affliction on top of the other dozen nasty problems that I already had. I saw the little ones trapped in the grotesque machines they put them in here, and
And?
pity got hold of me. I traded for their lives. I stayed. One of them I lost, but the others I saved.
I had a sort of suspicion about you, huh? Rebel.
Yeah, fighter. That's what yerba means. And I knew you. Almost right away, I knew you. You're Daniel, aren't you? What I lost.
Am I? I don't know.
I do. Daniel, the quiet one. I was there the day you got collected. On your way out, you turned back to look at the other children in those machines with such a look of compassion in your eyes. I always remember that look. Special one you were.
If you say so. No, I'm staying now, I know that.
Vehemence is good, I guess. That and love could make it worth it.
And Abby is not getting collected.
You can try. I got her to here. Maybe you can keep it going. Because I gotta check out. That much is clear.
Wait, right in the middle of all this?
Middle or end. Soon. I just gotta sit here. Let my heart slow down. You forget about me. Go do your job.
Hey, I didn't come here to collect you.
Yeah. Someone will. Get out of here, will you?
I'll be back. Don't you move.
You ever think about pulling it back and up like this? I gotta say, Abby, you've got one of those faces that looks good in just about any do.
I always envied your hair. Such a luster to it.
Yeah, Aquanet they call it.
Honey, someday you're gonna have to take a compliment.
I don't deserve compliments.
And you have to stop saying that. You are the most unselfish person in this whole town.
I'm not. What are you seeing through there?
A mama duck and 3 little ones. If by some miracle that littlest one can make it through the day, it'll stick around, I say, and run on the forest paths.
You can write it into your next story. Imagine there's gonna be a book by you from this nowhere town. How much longer till we can put our hands on it, huh?
Books take a while. You'll hold it in your hands, I guess. I won't.
Yes, you will. But I think to myself, if you never went to the city to work on those, what do you call it, proofs, maybe bad wouldn't have happened. Came from there.
You think that? I do too sometimes. That's where I got sick because I didn't belong. I told Doc that and he said, let's not be superstitious. But I could tell, deep down, he agreed with me.
You caught something, you mean? Some crazy germ?
The whole place felt, poisonous. And you walked on the pavement through this cloud of fumes that nobody paid attention to. And there was this roaring in your ears that no one could hear because it was there when they were born.
Can noise make a person sick?
I think so. I had to go on the subway, the train underneath the pavement, packed in with people that didn't look at one another, pushed in and touching, and they would just sway in one pack. And the noise, the racket just got so loud it became suffocating to me. I had to tell myself to breathe. Just count seconds, I said. And at the next stop, just get off and get up on the pavement and walk.
Walk, right.
And then the train stopped, but not at the station. It stalled in a tunnel. It was dark, and no one said anything. They just resigned. Breath, you heard, rasping, in and out. And then a cough, and then another cough. And that's when it happened, right in that moment.
What?
I was back in that iron lung. And it felt like everything since then had just been a very long dream. And it was dark, and I was awake in a machine that nobody could make work. And then off in the nursing station, every once in a while, a cough.
I can't stand this. How did you get out?
I cried for help in my mind. I said, okay, you can take me. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I said it over and over again until that train started to move again.
Thank God. I would have just died.
And then when it stopped, I got up on the pavement and I just walked all the way to that editor and then up the stairs 11 flights, but it was too late.
The germ, you mean? It was in you?
The germ or something. I just know that ever since that moment in the train, I haven't felt right. And since coming home, I've just felt worse and worse.
It hurts?
Well, look at me. Am I smiling?
I've got to tell you something.
I see that.
While you were gone, Eric and me,
You what?
we spent time together a little. We got to chugging beers that first night and we went to bed together.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
and that's the big lie. Here, in my bed.
No, I wouldn't do that. No, in my place.
Well, that's something, I guess. And you're telling me this why? Not to make me feel better, that's for sure. That first night it happened?
Every night. Every night when you were gone. Like a real couple. I made breakfast for us in the morning.
Boy.
I wanted to see what it felt like, what you had. Don't blame him. It was all my doing.
It couldn't have been all you're doing.
It was me. I knew how to make it happen.
Okay, and you didn't think about me?
He was mine first. For 2 years, his high school ring was on my finger. It's not fair that you took him from me, whether you know it or not.
I took? He fell on me like a crazed animal.
Because of me, because I slept with Todd Overhauser to get him jealous.
Why'd you want to get him jealous if you had his ring on your finger?
Because his eye was roaming around. He was holding himself back from me because of
Of what?
the leg.
Oh, the leg.
You won't ever understand what it feels to be a...
What? A damned attractive woman?
the only one. The cripple. The one that could never wear shorts or a bathing suit. The one that people shun because she reminds them of a very horrible time. The one they feel sorry for.
I don't.
No. Because you were there too. You had yourself to feel sorry for. And still, I'm the only one out of all of us that wound up crippled. You see, it's not fair.
A little limp?
Look! All through grade school, all through high school, every cheerleader went out with the football players. Could I be a cheerleader? Could I? I had to sleep with a guy to get a date. And that's why Eric held himself back from me, I know. Every guy in town already had me. It humiliated him.
I'm sorry, you're right. But one of us died in that iron lung, remember? And not everyone made it through high school. And every year there's a car crash that just took them.
That might be better.
Crushed on a highway is not better. Awake in a closed coffin is not better.
Don't hate me.
Hate you? I'm too weak to hate anyone. At least now I know why Eric never touched me again when I came home from the city.
Then ask me. If you want to know why you didn't get touched.
Well,
You didn't come back the same. For one reason.
were you the same?
I was angry as hell at you.
Why?
Because I was sure that you were not going to come back. You were going to get yourself started with some smart-talking editor guy in a suit and turn yourself fancy.
You feared that. And you made yourself expected.
It could have happened. Maybe it did happen.
It did not happen. And it couldn't happen if you know me. And the woods and the animals, did you think I could leave them for some city guy?
You see who just got left out? Me.
You didn't let me finish. I thought you'd be proud of me for that book. I thought you'd tell your friends. You see the stag? That's me.
To guys around here, a stag is something you shoot in season. Don't make that face. It's the plain truth, and you did come back different. Don't say I'm wrong about that.
Yeah, dying, I came back.
I'm sorry you're dying, Abby. Truly, I am. I just don't know how to... I picked these for you. I thought they might... Because they were always your favorite.
Angel breath you picked? Wait, you didn't step on a duckling while you were tramping out there picking them?
No, I did not step on a duckling. For God's sake, can't I do anything that pleases you?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you're right. None of this is your fault, what's happening. You'll have your turn. But what did you do, Eric? What did you do while I was gone?
Meaning what?
I told her, Eric.
You told her?
I don't care. I don't care, and I really mean that.
Well, then, I don't care either.
I care.
What am I supposed to say? I'm pushed along in this stupid life of mine about things I can't understand, especially you. Why didn't you meet a man in the city? Someone you could actually love. Because me, you didn't.
I couldn't love you.
I did. I always did. Do you hear me?
I don't deserve.
That's me. That's my thing to say in life. I don't want to hear you saying it. You know what? We deserve each other.
Why couldn't you love me? Do you know why?
There's something blind and forever hungry in this town. It's not alive. It's a thing that wants to creep over the woods and swallow it one day.
It's called money. Say money if you mean money.
I do. I mean money. You're smiling? That's funny?
Yeah, because you put my face on this thing, and I don't have a penny. And I never will. And I'll tell you something else. I did read your book. I read those pages every night when you took your shower. Until you started taking them with you.
Because they were being handled. I knew. So you read and thought what?
What you wrote made me sad. Under the words, sad. And I didn't want to tell you.
Sad?
A blind, hungry thing. That's what I felt moving around those pages. And it wasn't money. It was something that came from you. Some kind of shadow.
Yes. Yes, a shadow that was on both of us since that disease. In us all along, which is why I knew you and I should never.
Finish. Finish. Should never make a child.
I didn't say that.
No. And you didn't do it either.
Eric, leave it.
I was afraid for what the child might suffer.
So a book you made instead. And for me, what?
Let honey make you a child then. You do it. You make him a child.
Abby, he's not wrong to want something.
No. Me too. Me too, to want something.
Have it then. I mean it. If that chaplain guy's what you want, then go ahead and have him. This is a town that gives you nothing. So grab yourself a hand to hold on to. Who am I to begrudge?
Everyone, Doc Jarvis, like,
He's what?
he's breathing all kind of funny. He's like all pale.
Again? You're gonna get salts from his bag.
Sam, help me. I don't want to be in this chair.
Try and take a few steps.
Oh, wait. I'm going to look. Oh, no.
What?
Only 2.
Oh, don't say that.
Not now. Not now.
It doesn't mean anything. Don't
No,
make it
but
mean.
it does mean.
Here, be sure. Look again. Here, let me look. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, there it is. It's catching up. Look at it go. See, there's 3. Well, you feel silly, right?
I don't feel silly. Because if that little one has a heart too, then I can too. Come on. Get me up. And if I fall, so be it.
Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Why are you stopping?
I smell you. I smell you, Sam.
Well, we're even. I smell you.
Something's... I feel a little stronger.
Stand alone.
No, don't let go. You said you wouldn't.
No, then I won't, but would you try?
Look. I didn't think I could, but... Come on. Let's go out there in the air and walk.
Okay, we'll walk until you get tired.
I'm not gonna get tired. I'm not gonna get tired, so help me.
Damn it, there.
You awake? Doc.
Doc?
Oh, I'm still here. You 2 tadpoles.
All right, loosen this up. Okay, take some deep breaths.
I want to say that I watched over you 2 as best I could.
Good. Because I might have been a very wicked girl if I didn't have the feeling you were watching.
And I might have been well, not just a loser, but a total loser.
Not a loser, Eric. You're a guy who needed a football to carry all your life for your balance.
I'm the football. Tell him I'm right, Doc.
She is. She is the football, and you are not going to fumble her.
Oh, I was no fumbler. A linebacker had to practically rip the ball out of my arms, while another guy jumped on my kidneys.
All right. You remember that. Oh, this town has a sorrow in it that you have to push in front of you, foot at a time. A little tiny cheer rises up sometimes, but the wind carries it away.
I'll say.
Do we deserve sorrow in this place, Doc? Did we do something wrong?
No. But when children pay a price, the older ones take on a general penance for it. Don't know how to stop. Hey, where's that will?
Oh, here. Take it. I don't want it.
Good. It means you can move forward now. Without me.
Wait.
Why without you? No, Doc,
Doc,
no,
Doc.
you can't die. No, you gotta stay. You're the closest thing this town has to a conscience.
You'll have to grow your own, because without it, you have a bleak corner of nowhere here. Do you hear me, you 2? What? What's there?
Someone's out there.
Someone?
Sam. Read it. It's Abby, too.
Abby? Out there?
I see them. They're walking down the path.
Walking. Walking.
Oh my God, hand in hand, the two of them.
Hand in hand. That's it then. Just in time. I'm ready.
Do you want to see? Doc? Doc? He's...
What?
He's gone.
Oh. Oh. It's just us. It's just us now.